We welcome the actresses Emily Mortimer and Dolly Wells into the studio today. Very, very good to see you. And they've written and they both star in a new comedy called D&M. And we will see this where, Charlotte?
We'll see it on Sky Living. It's coming up in February, Tuesday the 18th at 10 p.m.
As I understand it, Emily, the concept is that your best friend, maybe life isn't going so well, but life is going well for you. And you think it's a good thing. It's a good thing to help your friend and give them a bit of a job.
Yes.
But can you work with your best friend?
Well, the road to hell is paved with good intentions. And, of course, it's an idiotic idea to make your childhood best friend your personal assistant. And it very quickly goes terribly wrong. Not least because she's a terrible personal assistant. Not in real life. She's not a personal assistant in real life.
Never have been.
She's a brilliant actress.
Does she appreciate the job, Dolly?
I think she's quite excited about it. I think the chance of suddenly being flown to LA, she's sort of sobbing in her flat, feeling miserable, and Emily's on the red carpet and answers the phone and says, "Fly to LA, and you can work for me." And I think she's quite excited that she's sort of seeing famous people.
The thing about this is, though, and the clip that we're about to see, it's a wee bit different, because it looks a bit real, and it looks a bit improvised, was it?
The first episode was almost completely improvised, because we made it so much so that we weren't really expecting anyone to ever see it. It was just Em and I and the director, Azazel Jacobs, wanting to see if this idea that we had was going to work. And so it was almost completely improvised. And then once we got commissioned, we wrote the next 5 scripts. But
very good. And you did get commissioned after this. So here it is, D&M, your sneak preview.
Mm-hmm.
I can get it.
Oh, don't be daft. I'll get it.
No, I'll get it. All part of the job.
Don't be stupid.
I'm joking. Is it part of the job?
So what was it like then working together, obviously you two as best friends? Do you get on in a working environment? Do you have disagreements saying, no, we're not going to do it like this, we're going to do this? How does it work?
And if so, do you film it?
We didn't. I don't think we really had any disagreements. No. It was the most amazing thing, getting to be together and work together and having an excuse to be together so much doing the filming. But the surprise for me was that it sort of, not only was it really fun, it kind of ups your game in a weird way. I found anyway, that it helped me to be my best self, because you love this person so much that you don't want to let them down. You know, Dolly to me is just the most amazing person and friend, and I want it to be as good as it possibly can be for her. It was a bit like when I read my speech at her wedding. You just said, this is the most important thing in the world. I can't let this be bad.
So sweet. I know. What do I say back?
Just get emotional and cry.
Oh, no, shall I? No, but also I definitely felt the same, because I was thinking this could be really bad for her. I could bring her down monumentally by making her do this show. I didn't have nearly as much to lose. But no, it was a really exciting adventure, and we had all our family involved, which was really lovely. My children play her children. Emily's husband was a producer, my husband took the photos. So
I think this is going to send you too loopy by the end of all this, separating real life and fiction. It's very hard for us, I do have to say, Dolly, today to separate real life and fiction from this woman, because obviously us being in the news business, we watched the programme that she starred in, The Newsroom, almost religiously, and you are an executive producer in this. And what's it like being in a real newsroom like this today?
It's amazing. I couldn't believe it as I walked through this beautiful set, which is sort of vaguely reminiscent of the set that we're on in the newsroom. There was a rundown meeting going on, and I half expected to see Dev Patel and Jeff Daniels in there, but they weren't.
All these characters exist. I mean, for Jeff Daniels, just look at me.
I was going to say, anyone remind you of Will McAvoy?
Much better looking.
And do you realise, if this was a drama, you and me would be, we would be an item. There would be, I would be your love interest.
There would be chemistry.
I can feel
We'd have some history.
We would have some history. And here you are, as that producer in the newsroom. Have a look at this.
McCain won Kentucky by 16.
Graphics?
Ready.
What's the order of that first whip around?
Field?
Standing.
1, 2, 3.
Rehearsing 2 months, just like rehearsal.
60 seconds of VTR.
Nothing's going right in rehearsal. That's the fetus, man.
I'll head to DC. That's how you know you were talking to them.
The fetus? Defeatist. Defeatist.
You can't hit on the candidate.
If Virginia Senate is going red.
Yes, you are.
There's water right there.
Please, let's clear the set, please.
Thank you.
Stand by rolling.
Standing.
Well,
Right here.
You ready?
No, I need another half hour.
Good luck, everyone.
Look how exciting that is on... That would make me... I do that job. I was going to say I want to do that. I do that job. I do. So that's what it's like on celluloid, and this is what it's like in real life. Look, here's a camera in our gallery. That's how dull it is in real life. That exactly.
look how beautiful it is.
Very calm, very collected.
Look at that. Yes,
There's
there
no
they
one
are.
in there.
There are people in there. It just looks like screens, but they are people. So there you go.
Look at the screen.
Excellent.
But there are many more screens. We've got to talk to the people on the designers, set designers.
More
we need to add
screens.
some more screens, more tellies.
Did you have to do much research then beforehand for that?
Well, we weren't encouraged to do a huge amount of research. I went to CNN, to the offices there for a day, and it was incredibly useful. And the main thing that it taught me is that it's a really vocational job doing what you guys do. You know, it's something that you have to love and be obsessed by in order to put up with the hours and the craziness and especially being a news producer. You don't necessarily get rich and famous being a news producer. It's something that you do for love and it's an actually really noble profession.
Oh, well. But, you know, the truth is, and I was thinking this last night, it's lovely to be in a profession where you don't go to bed at night thinking, I've got to go to work in the morning. You know, it is absolutely amazing. Now, if this series runs and runs, you've filmed 5, 6? How many of these have you done? 6.
Yeah.
Will you get to the stage where you think, oh, not her again tomorrow?
Yes.
What?
We're sick of it ourselves more than we are of each other.
I know.
We've done 3 days of interviews and we were just saying on the car here, oh my God, the sound of our own voices.
It's horrendous. We were going to try and play it really cool and not talk at all. Just
we were both singing, but we just
be silent.
Silently on your
We're
phone.
glad you didn't do that. It's been very interesting talking to you.
It's on Sky Living Tuesday the 18th of February. When's that? Is that next? Because that's near Valentine's
Not
Day.
next week, the week after. After Valentine's Day.
Yeah, so the week after Valentine's Day, and it's Doll and M, and it is on Sky Living. Thank you, Emily Mortimer and Dolly Wells.
Thank you.